Nard or Leonard had a lot to say about his previous stay here at Florida. We're going to take a listen to that now, and we'll go from there.
Tour duty is the real deal. We did something similar to that in our off season at my last school, but I feel like the intensity of it here is just on a whole nother level.
Come on. Look, this is where it's it's part of the game. I love it. But here's my thing. Some people are going to say, who cares? And you're right. Who does care? But you're talking shit. When it wasn't needed, you threw it in there. You know what I mean? From the clouds, as one would say. Like, you chose to bring up your previous school. I'm pretty sure the question was about their strength, about, the conditioning. And he goes, yeah, at our previous school. Now, I don't know. I don't exactly know what the question was. So could be reaching here. But it's like, and what sucks is, like, look, we know he's right because we fired our strength and conditioning coach. So it's like, we know you're right. It's like again, it's like the ex-girlfriend. She's like going over to her new boyfriend. She's like, yeah, like my new guy is like way better. Like this guy sucked, but this guy is way better. Like, that's how I feel when I watch this. And it's like, we know your last boyfriend sucked. Like, we get it. The other thing is that interesting too is, like, you didn't leave because strength and conditioning. That's a known fact. You didn't leave because of that, right? You left because of money, which it was vocalized that you weren't being paid enough. You were the least paid offensive lineman. So it was funny that I saw this. This is honestly what does excite me, though, because these games that are always personal, always have an edge to it. The edge is it's going to go to a level that I thought it couldn't. The Florida Georgia game is going to have a different feel to it with Trevor Etienne, and now he's been adamant running his mouth the day that he committed, the day how he reacted, posting pictures with cars. Now this, and I'm sure we'll get more as the season and off season goes on. And if he happens to go to the ACC media day, any chance he gets behind a mic, it seems like he's going to take a shot, if I had to guess.
Yeah, you can talk about their strength and conditioning all you want, but I remember them playing us in the swamp, and we were up like 12-0. Yes, they beat us. I think it was like 24-15, but you got to look at it this way, man. Without those crappy play calls, we probably beat Florida State with Mark Hockey as our strength and conditioning coach. Now, if you also want to say something about strength and conditioning and anything about the ACC, I saw a 7-6 Kentucky team beat a 10-2 Louisville team that was in the ACC championship. On top of that, Georgia just scored again. So,
yeah, it's look, I don't expect him to say anything positive about Florida. Like, that's not where I'm at either. Like, obviously not. I think, and again, it's just weird. It's one of those things like, hey, it's a business decision. Move on. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I get it though. Like a lot of the players were complaining about the strength and conditioning coach. We're complaining about hockey. But I get where he's coming from there. I just had to kind of troll a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And that's honestly, like, it's hard for us to even really say anything because he's not wrong. We know that it was bad, right? we know the intensity wasn't good. It's like, if you think I'm going to sit here and be reasonable about an opposing a former player trying to take a jab, no, that's where I draw the line. So it's like Larry Cox, the truth hurts. Like, I know it hurts, guys, but understand what's the role that I'm taking here. Like, this is how my mentality works. Like, I'm not gonna bow down. Like, I'm gonna lie my ass off. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, hey, it isn't fighting words. You know.